Hey, my name is Ray. I am owner of Window Comfort. I've been in the window industry for over a decade, and starting Window Comfort here in Georgia has been a lifelong dream.
We're in Georgia, it's raining. I absolutely love this vibe. You don't see it in Miami, we don't see it in Minneapolis. Explain what's happening here.
It's just peaceful. I mean, everywhere we go in Georgia, it's just this lush, green woods, makes you feel good.
I would die here with my allergies. I hate these trees.
Okay, minus the pollen, yeah.
Minus the pollen.
Get past the pollen. But the weather's bipolar for sure.
How do you call these offices, like this development?
Well, you know, these are like condo offices.
Condo offices.
And what I really tell people, like this office you're about to see is like indicative of our model. We don't want to be, you know, the thousands of jobs. We want to have our core customers and, you know, try to remain as affordable as possible, right? And not pay for.
So they're cheaper, like on the price level.
So I like affordable over cheap, right? Because we want.
Wording matters in marketing.
It does. We want to hit it's going to last as long as you're in the home, right? And you got to have certain baseline things and make it Energy Star and make an impact. But you know, at the end of the day, what I see a lot, just the reason I mentioned the office is big box, big brand. You're paying for all these billboards, you're paying for all these big things, and we want to try to keep it as tight as possible. Here at Window Comfort, we service pretty much the whole state, north of Atlanta, suburbs of Atlanta. At some point, we're going to do the whole state of Georgia. 8 months out of the year, it's absolutely gorgeous, and it gets hot, right? So for our business, at least for summertime and springtime, you know, we're doing windows all year round because we want to keep that cool air in. And those 3-4 months of wintertime, we want to keep the heat in. Me personally, it's never a bad time for construction. We install windows 365 days a year.
First thing, I want to start with your branding. I love your name,
sure.
Window Comfort, your colors.
Yeah.
Talk to me about brand identity, what's behind it, how did you come up with it?
Sure. We just wanted a name that encapsulates who we are. You know, I think when I hear the word comfort, I mean, it's self-evident what it is. We want to make the home comfortable. We want to make the customers comfortable from that first meeting that we meet at the house, from the install. And, you know, I mean, windows are only really at its core 3 things: make the home comfortable, save them money, and make it look brand new, you know? So kind of encapsulated that within the name.
This is your work order?
Yes. Yes, it is. Paper. We are paper.
So how much of paper are you and how much digital?
All paper.
All paper.
All paper. Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah. I mean, look, we do 75 to 100 jobs a month. Paper's simple. You know, we might go to digital at the end of the day, but you know, for us, it works and it's functional. You know, if we're gonna have 4, 5, 10 locations, then obviously we'll probably go to digital. Paper's great. Biggest thing is handwriting. We need those ABC sheets for our reps to learn.
Don't fix it if it's not broken, right?
Yeah, exactly. I love paper. Turn it in, scan it, file it.
Easy to scale.
Easy, they're extremely easy to scale. You open in a new market, paper, you're good to go. You know, and again, I'm not against digital. I know we'll probably go there, but there's a huge beta period of that, you know, where it's, you know, just as, if paperwork's troublesome, that's just as troublesome at the beginning. You know, everyone has you ask, you know, 4 or 5 of the executives, it's split down the middle. If they'd rather do paper or digital. For me, I started Window Comfort because there's no better product that I can give homeowners. You know, there's a lot of things that I could buy and resell, but windows, for me, transforming the look inside and out, actually making a difference on energy and comfort in the home, and really providing something that I know is gonna last a long time for homeowners.
So here in Window Comfort, our culture here is making sure we deliver a good product, you know. We're never gonna come to your house here, you know, and just simply replace your windows. That's easy. We're gonna come to your house, you wanna make sure we're doing a good job, and this means paying attention to all the details, making sure we got all the rotted wood out and putting new pieces on it, especially because we're gonna be replacing with PVC, it doesn't get rotted. If you call us, we're gonna answer. If you need us, we're gonna be back here. Our whole culture is not actually just making money. Of course, money is good, but it's actually taking care of our clients as our family.
We found Window Comfort just doing a Google search, and you guys popped up, and we had multiple vendors come out to give us a quote, but your quote and your service and what you offer your product was better than the other vendors we had come by the home.
Yeah, I think the thing that sold us really, it wasn't the least expensive, but it was the best quality windows that we had been shown throughout the process of getting estimates. They promised us a 2-day installation, and I would have to say they're probably going to be ahead of schedule. So this company is Window Comfort is a good company. Good quality, lifetime guarantee on the windows, something that we could transfer if we sell the property. So all in all, good deal.
So on a house like this today, we are having about 31 windows replaced. With our company, we do install it in 1 day. Our crews are trained to work in a way that everyone here has their own role, so nobody stops, they know what to do. They don't need to be asking what to do. They're all trained to do everything on the house here. So in a project like this, 31 windows, we can get it done in 1 day.
I want to give you a quick disclaimer how I met this guy. He's actually directory contractor, claim number 11. We paid out for one of his jobs. It was very tough, one of the toughest negotiations with the homeowners. I actually offered, did I offer or not, homeowner $35,000 to replace the entire roof if he paid $10,000 out of his pocket, and the roof would be like at least $75,000. So Ray said, Demisha, I can do it. We offered it to the homeowner. I was willing to write $35,000 check. Homeowner says, no, I'm not gonna do it. Said, well, if we just paying for repairs, your repair bill is 10K. He's like, I'll take 10K. I wrote a 10K check, and we were done with it. Tough claim, but that's how we met. But Ray also runs a window company now, and they're big window specialists. So we're about to see what is here. It's a warehouse.
Yeah, so this is where we, so windows go from manufacturer to the warehouse, and then early in the morning, all of our installation teams come here, dump their old windows, get the new ones, get all the supplies, get ready for the day. Usually around 6, 7 a.m. And so this is where we house all of the windows that come in. And really, they don't sit very long. So, 5,000, 6,000 square foot warehouse, we can do, thousands of windows a month right out of here. So one of the biggest things, one of the keys to a good warehouse is organization. So what you'll see when we come in here is just dozens of bays. And so when that manifest comes in, and we usually will get 1 truck a week. On that truck is 100 to 200 windows. And really with 3 or 4 guys, it takes us about 2 hours to get that out and get it organized and put in here.
So what are bays are for?
So these bays will house, usually depending on this, you'll see different sizes. You'll see, 15-foot bay, 10-foot bay, 8-foot bay.
So for windows,
yeah,
different sizes?
Just to stack windows. It's super important. I want to show you this. This is the exciting thing, this cart down here. Because the one thing you want to try to avoid doing is for 200 windows at a time where they're 30 to 70 pounds a piece, it's just hauling it. So we built a massive just kind of carrier. So this butts right up to where the semi comes in. We put 1 or 2 orders in here, and then we take them right over to the bays.
How long does it take to teach salesperson to measure a window in a house?
The answer is you don't teach salespeople to measure windows.
What's the process?
You have experts come in and
So guide me through your sales process then. So sales, because that's the hardest thing. I can, sales reps always mess up siding and windows measurements.
Yep.
So how did you solve that problem?
So it's the eternal struggle, sales and production, right? And it never ends, right? Errors on the contracts, mismeasures. So we do 2 things. Our sales reps are taught to measure. They measure up front. And then what we always do is what we call the double check measure, the materials checklist, where we'll send someone back and double check it all. You have to have that. As a homeowner, if you're considering new windows, one of the biggest challenges, who do I go to? Where do I even start, right? There's so many big box, big brands. You can go to Sears, Lowe's, Home Depot. But I will tell you, it boils down to 3 things. This is what we build our company on. Number 1, the window itself, having something that's gonna last and actually perform and do its job and be Energy Star. That's your baseline. Number 2 is equally as important as the window, is that installation. Having experts, making sure it's measured correctly, installed correctly. So you don't want a stock size window. You have to have a custom window. And then the third thing is, who are you actually getting into a relationship with? I know that sounds funny, but who is gonna be there for you 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years down the line to honor that great warranty they're telling you about?
The common mistakes for homeowners when they're gonna choose new windows is try to find something cheap, you know, that instead of like investing some money on their house. A lot of people just think every single window is the same thing. No, it's not. Every single factory is different. The way they make the window and also the way that we install the window, you know. So having a good factory and have good installers, that's the main thing you gotta look for it, not just for pricing.
So if I could give one piece of advice for homeowners looking to get new windows, it's don't fall for the big shiny trap, right? A lot of your window companies are big box, big brands, nothing against that, and they look polished on the front end, but you really got to look at what is the actual window that they're selling, are they honoring their warranty, and what is the quality of the expert installation? Because again, I can't accentuate enough that installation is the most important, if not one of the most important things. And so, you know, when you have a very large company that comes in, how many jobs are they doing a month? So that's one of the things we focus here on Window Comfort. We don't want to be the biggest. We want to do X amount of jobs and make sure it's 5 stars across the board. Forget you. Never gonna run away and forget you.